Ready? All right, once again, you'll never know what you're going to find at the expo. Plenty of different booths, plenty of cool booths. You're about to get in there. Go ahead. What do we have here? What is this?
Well, this is a booth talking about international business. And so I'm dressed as someone would be dressed from Saudi Arabia. And my partner here, who's in the booth with me, Alona, is from the Ukraine.
From the Ukraine?
Yes.
And so what brought you here?
Well, I'm an MBA student at Rockford University, and I'm an MBA graduate assistant. So I believe that cultural understanding is crucial in order to conduct international business, and there is no other better way than to understand culture better than to be among people in the other country. So traveling, cultural understanding, and being in the other country helps you to learn language better and improve your communication skills too.
So this booth is for students who want to learn international business, who want to travel and do business.
Right, that's exactly what it is. So students who, from the standpoint of a career, what would happen is students would start maybe at a U.S. company that has an international branch and then move into international business. And the one thing we're trying to let students know today is that you need to be culturally aware and not offend people from other cultures if you're going to be able to do this.
Besides that, what else? I mean, what are some of the things that kids need to understand if they're going to get into international business?
First off, they should be willing to be flexible. Learning another language would be helpful. Learning business, learning some skills along that way. Being able to try new things. Being able to not be offensive to other people. All right, all those things are going to be very important.
Now, what would be offensive if I just walked up to you and I was just like, and then I was going to try and sell you something? That wouldn't be a good way to do it.
Well, and one of the things we have a number of questions we ask the kids, and one of the questions we'll ask students is, if you're on a bus in a foreign country, how can you tell the Americans?
And how do you?
They're the ones that are noisy. All right, because everybody else is probably quiet and probably just sitting there, and the Americans are drawing attention to themselves. All right, another way that you would be offensive, let's say you were in China. If you were to hand someone your business card like that, that would be offensive.
Why is that?
Because business cards represent the people, and so in China they're very important. So if you were going to hand someone a business card, you would hand it to them with two hands, they'd pick it up with two hands, you'd study it to understand who the person is. Usually you'd have your language on one side and the other language on the other side.
Amazing. What are some other pointers that you would have if I was traveling abroad and I wanted to do some business?
All right, if you're in the Middle East, you would never sit with your foot up in the air like this pointing at someone, because that would be offensive. All right, the bottom of the foot is offensive. If you have someone from India coming to your house, don't serve them beef. They don't eat beef. If you have someone from the Middle East coming to your house, don't serve them pork. They don't eat pork. So again, you have to understand what people eat, what they don't eat, and what you should do or shouldn't do.
What about closing the deal?
What about closing the deal? Now that you have to learn the art of negotiation. So for instance, if you were going to go to South America, if you had a deal you wanted to close, you would bring a ticket, but you would not book your return flight. Because if you have a return flight on your ticket, they're going to wait till the last minute to try to negotiate, because they know they're going to get a better deal. If you go there and they say, when are you going to go home? And you say, I'll go home when the deal's done. Now all of a sudden you've got a better chance of negotiating with them. And if you're in Central or South America, you need to spend a lot of time asking about people's family, asking about their friends. If you just come in and say, I want to do business, they're not going to do business. They want to get to know you.
Amazing. Some interesting stuff that we're finding out here today at the expo.
Fantastic.
Awesome job here. This is a great booth. International management, if you want to get into it, kids. This guy will tell you exactly what to do.
Great. Thank you.
You guys have a good day?
Thank you, you too.
All right. See you later.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.